Hello painters, it's Debbie from acrylicpouring.com, and today Barbara Streisand has got to go. So I have an old Barbara record here and I think I can make it more beautiful. So I put a coat of primer on there, and what I'm going to do today is something that could be fun, could be disastrous, could turn out into a right mess, who knows. I recently did, well not recently, it was a while back now, I did some paintings where I blew the paint and people said, goodness, that's a lot of work, why don't you use that air that comes in a can? And I said, oh, I don't know, it's not very controllable, it comes out in a bit of a blast, maybe it'll make a mess. So today I've put down plenty of plastic and I'm prepared to make a mess with this perfect duster air in a can. You can either make it come out like this, or it's also got one of these tubes, which I'm going to have to cut off to get out of there, and we will see what happens. So without any further ado, I have got loads of leftover bits of paint. Basically there's very little left in any of these, they're all left over from previous projects. I've got kind of a little bit of white, which I'll use as my base, some turquoise, a bit of a greeny colour, some orange and some browns in there, and I've got a bit more orange here if I want it, a bit more orange, goodness that one's bright. So we will see what happens. I'm going to just coat my record with a layer of white to start, and then I'll come back. So I've got my layer of white on there, and already I've made a bit of a boo-boo because I've used white that has some silicone in it, and just the fact that when I swipe my palette knife over, it just makes cells in this white paint like crazy. So anyway, like I said, I'm not expecting this to be a masterpiece today, so I am just going to go for it with a few of these colours. I'm going to get myself a stick, put them out on here and blow them around, and we will see what happens. See whether in fact you can get anything any good if you use that canned air. I thought I'll try and kind of put the colours out in a bit of a spiral. I'm going to blow them about anyway, so it doesn't have to be anywhere near too accurate, and then we will see what happens. So again, I'm going to lay out a few colours. I'll move this on fast forwards, save you a little bit of time, and then we'll come back and start blowing things around. Okay, so I've got a bit of everything on there, all kinds of colours. I've got some metallics, a copper and a bronze, as well as a turquoise, like a blue, an orange, a few other bits and pieces. So let me see if I can get this straw off the can. Should have done that, shouldn't I? There we go. Oh, now I've bent it, that's not going to help. Get back into shape. So shall I try with the can first of all, or shall I? Yeah, okay, or no, let's try and be accurate. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty strong. All right, so stand well back, paint could go everywhere. Whoop. Oi, oh yeah, I'm glad I've got the plastic down. This is messy. This is a lot less controllable than if you're blowing with your own lung power. It's much stronger, even though I'm trying to be really, oh goodness, I'm gonna make a mess. It's going everywhere. I should have cleaned all my paint bottles out the way, because now they're all covered in paint. Oh, what a mess. Yes, even though I'm trying to do it the absolute minimum possible with the little nozzle, it's really strong. And it's blowing the paint all over the place. Oh my word. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get down on my knees and scrub in a minute. Thank goodness we've got, thank goodness I've got tiles. Whoa. Come on, just a little bit. Oh, it's crazy. Whoa, it's overly, and then when it gets to a thicker bit of the paint, oh, very hard to control. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of paint there. Oh, oh my goodness. Well, it's not my most attractive painting, but then I never really expected it to be. Oh, eek. And yeah, it's made a lot of mess. I've got, oh, about, yes, 20 square feet over there to clean up, I should think, in a minute, but it was interesting nonetheless. And yes, the answer is you can definitely use one of these Candairs to blow your paint, but it's gonna go everywhere if you do that. Even if you do, you know, you just do it the minimum amount possible, it's gonna jet the paint all over the place, and there's gonna be an awful lot of cleaning up to do. So blow the paint by all means, but it's much better to use a straw if you can. I don't think this one is particularly going to be worth saving. I will muck around with it a little bit, maybe swipe a few things and see what I can do with it. But before that paint over here starts to dry, I need to start with my cleanup. So thank you very much for watching. It's been a fun experiment today, but I'm going to have to pay for that now with all the scrubbing. See you again soon.